Hi, welcome back. Today I'm unboxing and reviewing Måneskin's new album, Rush. Love that title, by the way. It feels like such a throwback album title for some reason. I don't know. It feels like such a 80s rock thing, but I love it. I don't know why it reminds me of 80s rock, just for some reason. It's right here. It is the signed edition. So, very curious about that. And there it is. Wow, I love that. In real life, it's so much better, this cover. Well, I mean, I love this cover too. This cover too, so simple, but great. It works so well. Love the title there, love the coloring. I mean, even the outfits are great, of course. And then here, the new album, vinyl black, 180 gram exclusive signed photo. That's super cool. And then you get a peek underneath the skirt on the back with the track list, which doesn't feature Mamma Mia nor
3,000 years later.
Yeah, Supermodel. Mamma Mia and Supermodel are not on the vinyl, apparently. Okay. Actually, that's probably better, because I was listening to the album on Spotify already, and I think those songs felt so tacked on, and it was like, you know what? Let's just throw in 2 extra songs. Why not, you know? And that was cheap, and I didn't like that, so this is actually much better in my opinion. But we'll get to my review part later. So here we go, the signed photo. There it is. I mean, that's just cool as fuck, honestly. There it is. I figured the signature would be quite small and fast, because I think they went through thousands of these, honestly. Like, they are for sale everywhere. It's just so crazy to hold this knowing they held it and signed it. Like, okay, wow. But love this photo and love that it is signed. And on the back it has this. For a second I thought it was hand-drawn, but there's just no way they did that with every vinyl. Hand-drawing that shit, I mean, that would take forever. Random side note and another cool comparison, I guess. I also have this album, CMFT, by Corey Taylor, better known as the singer from Slipknot, of course. But this also has a signed photo, and it's pretty much just this scribble, which is just so funny. But I mean, it's cool to know that Corey Taylor did this. Anyways, here's another photo on the sleeve, and then on the other side you have all the lyrics and another photo in the background. Now the sleeve is made out of pretty solid kind of paper, which is great because that gets damaged pretty easily sometimes. Oh my god. Come on. See, when you put it on your vinyl player, you go right through the vinyl hole. Just the vinyl hole, nothing else, nothing weird pictured there. I love that, honestly. That's just too funny. So I'm gonna give it a spin and review the album afterwards. So I just listened to Rush for the 3rd time today, now on vinyl. I gotta say, I love this album. I think this is a front-to-back banger. I do have some complaints though, but we'll get to those. First up, I just wanted to give a complaint about the Spotify version, or maybe it's like the extended version. I don't know if the CD, maybe the CD has the same songs too, honestly. Let's check. Yeah, so it's just the vinyl. The vinyl does not have Mamma Mia and Supermodel, which I think works better, because as far as I knew, Mamma Mia and Supermodel were always released as just singles. And now randomly, you have to identify those 2 songs with this album. It's just random, and it felt very tacked on for me. It didn't fit the flow of the album at all, honestly. I don't know if that's just a thing because I knew it, that it was just fucking with my brain, but I didn't really like it. So honestly, it's better that it doesn't feature on the vinyl. Now, I think every track is very, very solid. However, some complaints I've seen in comments, and I just have to agree with, honestly, is that there are so many English songs. There are way too little Italian songs anymore. And I think that's kind of sad. And I actually read on the Spotify info thing that whenever they release an Italian song, they think of their Italian fans and are thankful and grateful for them, which is very sweet and nice. But I'm from Holland. I'm from the Netherlands. And I like the Italian songs too, you know? A lot of their Italian songs are some of the best songs they've made. But on this album, all the effort seems to have been given to the English songs. I'm not gonna nitpick more on that because I love the songs. The English songs are great. I love them. I think they work extremely well. I think Own My Mind is a fucking banger. Gossip that they released a week or so ago was amazing. I think Time Zone is a beautiful ballad and just works extremely well. It's great to finally hear a studio version of Gasoline, of course. And Cool Kids is interesting because I heard the live version And now the studio version, I still think the same thing. I think this song is heavily inspired by Idols. Idols is one of my favorite bands, I love them, but just the flow of the song, the lyrics, the way it's sung, the way it's played, it sounds so much like Idols, honestly. And actually, I've seen some interviews with Måneskin where they credit Idols as one of their idols. So it's great to kind of hear that influence in the song as well. I think La Fine is great, and I think this is going to be a very underrated track. I think not a lot of people are going to talk about this one anymore from this album. I don't think this is the one that's going to stick with people the most. Now the album ends off with The Loneliest. I'm personally never a fan when an album ends with a sad track, because that always leaves me so like depressed, you know, because now the last taste was The Loneliest, and now you just feel sad. I wish it maybe ended with a bit of a more positive, fun track, just to leave you with a more positive vibe, you know? But that's just my personal taste, really. I guess a slow song kind of works to slow it down and build off the album, but for me personally, I always prefer it when, I don't know, just something uplifting and happy, you know, like a musical. Honestly, out of all the 4 albums they've released, I think it's better than Il Ballo, Della Vita and Chosen, but not as good as Teatro d'Ira Volume 1. That's how I overall feel about the album. Let me know what you think of Rush in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.